Osun State 2026 governorship election. Bola Oyebamiji emerges candidate of All Progressives Congress. Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission hands over flare site access permits to 28 companies. And federal government pledges more commitments to human capital development through investments in education. Hello and welcome to the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. We're live in Abuja. I am Dennis Adigunloye. The All Progressives Congress has finally settled for a consensus approach ahead of the 2026 Osun governorship election. As former managing director of the National Inland Waterways Authority, Bola Oyebamiji will bring you more details of this in our subsequent bulletin. The 2025 second ordinary session of the ECOWAS Parliament has ended in Abuja, with member states expressing hope for 2026 to be a year of unity, deep cooperation and progress for West African sub-region. ECOWAS Parliament's correspondent Mohammed Rabiu Ali reports that the session, which coincides with the 25th anniversary of the Parliament, was engaging.
2 weeks of robust debate is now over. Reports of the Committee on Public Accounts, Parliamentary Oversight, mission to raise awareness on psychoactive substance abuse in the ECOWAS region, and the resolution on the political situation in Benin were adopted. Speaker Maimunatu Ibrahima expressed ECOWAS Parliament's readiness to support the legitimate and constitutional government of Benin, as the authority of heads of state and government are deeply committed to protect constitutional order.
It's not just about recommendation and let it be on table to be dusted. We want the implementation, because if we are together, this togetherness that we showed during the visit of the delegation, it sent a signal that we are together, Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone, because if we sneeze, they will catch the cold. If they sneeze, we also will catch the cold.
That the matter will be brought before the Bureau for us to take an action. Even if we need, Madam Speaker, and the Bureau to go to Bissau for a parliamentary diplomacy, we'll do that.
I'd like to thank you also for all your opinions and the debates, which reassure me that we are all committed to peace, democracy, and regional integration.
At this point, the 2025 second ordinary session was adjourned in Abuja. Mohammed Rabiu Ali, NTA News.
Nigeria's maturing energy sector is gaining renewed clarity and courage under President Bola Tinubu's leadership, as the government demonstrates strong political will to transform environmental challenges into economic opportunities. Lydia Sampson reports that the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission officially handed over flare site access permits to 28 successful companies, marking a deliberate step in harnessing wasted gas resources.
Through the Nigerian gas flare commercialization program, flared gas is being captured and converted into wealth, energy assets, and job creation avenues. For the Commission Chief Executive Benga Komolafe, the initiative aligns with Nigeria's energy transition plan, driving gas utilization, clean energy good, as well as investment in the sector.
The program is expected to attract up to $2 billion in investment. More than 100,000 direct and indirect jobs are projected to be created. About 170,000 metric tons of LPG are estimated to be produced annually, enabling clean energy access for approximately 1.4 million households.
Analysts say the initiative underscores President Tinubu's commitment to cleaner energy growth and sustainable resource management. With decisive action on gas flare reduction, Nigeria is not only protecting the environment but also strengthening energy security and attracting new investment into the growing gas value chain. In Abuja, Lydia Samson, NTA News.
President Bola Tinubu will continue to prioritize human capital developments, especially education, health and social protection, at the center of Nigeria's national renaissance. Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, gave the assurance at the inauguration of some of the completed TET Fund projects of the Federal University of Health Sciences in Ilau-Ogun, Osun State. Tokwe Alabi reports.
The facilities the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, is inaugurating at the Federal University of Health Sciences in Ilau-Ogun is to position the school as a flagship institution in Nigeria's pursuit of a well-trained workforce that will reduce skills shortages in medicine, dentistry, nursing, pharmacy, or medical sciences and allied fields. The completed projects, numbering 8, constructed by the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TET Fund, include the Senate Building, University Library, lecture theaters, multidisciplinary research laboratories, clinical research center, and advanced clinical training facilities formed strategic assets that will elevate the quality of training, research, innovation, and healthcare delivery for decades to come. The minister, who commended the Vice Chancellor, Professor Akim Lasisi, and his team for the prudent management of funds, re-echoed President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda through the Nigerian Education Sector Renewal Initiative, NESRI, as setting a new national direction for quality, relevance, and competitiveness in Nigerian education.
We are here today because of God, Chief Akonde, and Professor Lasisi. Thank you. You judiciously, prudently manage the resources of government. We need many more of you.
For us at TET Fund, the commissioning of this project signifies meaningful progress towards our mission of making Nigerian tertiary institutions globally relevant and competitive.
We enjoin you to sustain the tempo and maintain focus.
We are eternally grateful to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for putting the Nigerian back on track through the renewed hope agenda, not only in education but across board.
Today, commissioning further confirmed the determination of the management to match vision with concrete achievement.
We run 13 programs, academic programs, with a total student population of 3,493. In the current year, we have 453 students benefiting from NEL Fund, amounting to about 130,250,000 naira.
The University Council is expected to continue to provide policy direction that not only meets national standards, but also contributes to global achievements in medical knowledge and healthcare delivery. From Ilau-Ogun, Tokwe Alabi, NTA News.
Meanwhile, hopes of residents in the Pidga Sama Apores resettlements, a suburb of the FCT Abuja, have come alive as Nigeria Health Watch brought an outreach to the community as part of its activities to mark Universal Health Coverage Day. Dennis Temple has details.
In Piba Sama, a quiet settlement behind the busy Apple district of Abuja, access to basic infrastructure has long been a daily struggle. The community's small primary health care center continues to operate with limited staff and scarce resources. But now, that reality is beginning to shift. Nigeria Health Watch, a non-profit organization, is championing the global call to achieve universal health coverage by the year 2030. Their latest effort brings that message to life for residents here. An intervention many say they have waited for years.
A lot to them enlighten us about coming to healthcare center. Like most of us here, we were saying the things here are expensive, but they explained to us that most of the times it's not their fault. So a lot was told today, and we understand.
We have made several complaints there. So if you can help us and look into the matter, we need more equipment that will make the hospital be okay for us at any time.
You know, I said it already, some weeks back, there were people from FCT Health Insurance came here. They came here for enrollment, and with this event, it's a great avenue for us to mobilize them so that they will know when to begin. Because we were told that possibly the program is going to kickstart by January.
The way we are yesterday, with this outreach in my community, I believe one or two might have got a knowledge through this outreach in the community.
We decided to come here specifically to Pigwasama because, number one, it is a community that needs to be almost reached out to all the time. You know, in town, we have different primary healthcare centers. We also have different hospitals that everybody can access, but even just driving inside here, you can tell that it is difficult to access. And today's main problem is we're talking about accessibility for healthcare for all. So we chose here specifically for that reason.
Nigeria Health was said the outreach directly responds to pressing community needs and giving residents a renewed sense of visibility and hope. In Abuja, Dennis Temple, NTA News.
And staying with health matters, efforts by the government to promote child and maternal health is being complemented by non-governmental organizations. Arieli Foundation is an NGO at the fore championing the campaign against mother and child death in Nigerian communities. Kenneth Nanim reports that the NGO is also seeking a partnership with the government and other stakeholders on public health enlightenment.
It is an awareness work within the Jabi areas of the FCT, and the message is clear: the need to stop mother and child mortality, and everyone has a role to play.
Mother and child mortality is a serious matter in Nigeria that calls for concern, and this foundation is using this opportunity to create more awareness, telling Nigerians on what they should know and what they should do regarding reducing mother and child mortality in the country.
Immediately you find out you're pregnant, register with the nearest healthcare center for your antenatal. Maintain clean environments. Your water, your sanitation habits should be on point. Your nutrition as well, what you eat, you should know that you're feeding yourself and your baby. You should give yourself very nutritious meals.
Every pregnant woman needs support, they say, from government to groups and from groups to families and individuals.
We're working against our women dying during childbirth. We're working against our children dying of preventable diseases. We're working to say no.
A group of like minds willing to deploy their expertise at no cost to save lives, especially pregnant women and children in the rural communities, but needs to be well mainstreamed for effective service delivery.
Awareness is the key point. That's what we are doing, because what you are not aware of is bigger than you, no matter who you are.
It is also a work to urge relevant authorities to pay more attention to health facilities in the rural communities. Kenneth Nanim, NTA News.
This is News Desk at 6 on NTA News 24. More reports after this break. Stay with us.
Legendary final sale of the year is here. This festive season, enjoy extra savings on luxury and comfortable sofa sets, modern and functional dining sets, sophisticated and smart bed sets, and our royal collections. Classy, premium, and truly exclusive. Shop 10 million naira and receive a complimentary Daisy tea set. Spend 15 million and take home a 65-inch smart TV. Go higher at 20 million and experience exclusive massage chair. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online. It's big, it's bold, it's unforgettable. It's Baffy Furniture.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award
first manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness, great quality and great taste. So eat healthy to live longer. Use Arisco tomato paste and products. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
This is NTA News 24.
Welcome back. Down syndrome is not a disease and cannot be cured. For these clinical facts, the Down Syndrome Foundation Nigeria took its sensitization train to Wuse Market to enlighten Nigerians on the condition in order to build an inclusive and friendly society for persons living with Down syndrome. Elizabeth Omori reports that amid the sensitization was entertainment.
Down syndrome and medical ability. Most persons affected with this condition find it difficult to integrate and live normal life. Angela has a daughter with Down syndrome. Her daughter's state changed her life totally.
Even my sister-in-law, she said that the girl is a snake that should go and throw her away. So that is how the father left me. I'm just managing with the girl through Bibi Kere, through my church.
This market sensitization is one of the means to reach parents and government for effective support.
So many of them have died due to lack of health care provision by the government or by the society. But now we have trained most of them to become self-advocates, to begin to ask for their rights by themselves, for inclusive health care for them and for other people with disabilities. From agencies, public-spirited individuals, yes, we've been having some sort of support, but the support is still not enough.
Down syndrome places huge financial burden on parents, and the Down Syndrome Foundation has been championing their advancement in healthcare, education, and livelihood. In Abuja, Elizabeth Omori, NTA News.
The chairman of the Nigerian Legion, Morenike Henry, is appealing to members of the public to support and donate to the annual Emblem Appeal Fund, urging Nigerians to honor fallen heroes and support veterans and their families. The appeal was made while presenting support items to widows of fallen heroes at the Nigerian Legion House in Abuja. Ekene Ndulue reports.
It is a gathering dedicated to honoring the memories of brave men and women who paid the supreme sacrifice in service to the motherland. The Nigerian Legion is reaching out to widows of fallen heroes with palliatives, reassuring them that their sacrifices have not been forgotten.
You are not alone.
The chairman, Nigerian Legion, urged Nigerians to use the period to support the Legion's Emblem Appeal Fund, describing the initiative as crucial to addressing pressing welfare needs of veterans, widows, and families of fallen heroes.
Those that they are not forgotten, that we are still with them. The Nigerian Legion staff We're all with them at any time, at any minute. We should just use this one to celebrate the Christmas with them.
For the widows, this display of compassion and solidarity by the Nigerian Legion served as a powerful morale boost, providing reassurance that they are not alone in their struggles.
It's giving us hope, making us feel at home, making us feel happy. As they remember us, God will remember their children, their family in the mighty name of Jesus.
I want to really thank and appreciate the organizers of the Legion for remembering us this season. I want to really appreciate them and tell them thank you.
As the ceremony closed, the Legion expressed appreciation to President Bola Tinubu and the First Lady for their support, emphasizing